Welcome to this week's Warriors HQ. Coming up on the show, we've got highlights from our pre-season game in Stirling against Northampton Saints, post-match reaction from Adam Ashe, Leo Sarto and Jamie Bhatti, and we speak to new Head of Strength and Conditioning, Phil Healey. Ashe, how did you enjoy your first run out as captain?
It was good, really enjoyable. Good to be back down here at Stirling County. It's the place where I guess I grew up playing rugby, so it's great to be back down here and to see such a massive turnout, 2,500 fans as well. It was it was brilliant. It was a shame we couldn't get the win in the end, but I think it's a good place for us to start a very different game plan, and I think we had a real good crack at it today and showed some really good endeavour and at times played some good rugby. Yeah.
Talk about the good rugby. You were on the end of quite an impressive try. Is that that kind of rugby, something Dave tried to implement in his short time here?
Yeah, I think so. To be honest with you, I just ran up the pitch and the ball came to me. There was, I think there was 3 or 4 phases of really good offloading and really good play before that. So I guess I was a lucky one that got in the end, but it was through some really good work from a few guys in the lead up to that.
You were one of the more experienced players out there. Lots of young guys. They'll learn a lot from this, won't they?
Yeah, definitely. I think we're kind of playing quite a different style of rugby to last year. So I think, the young guys will really get a lot from that, and I think, as I said, it's a good place to start. To be honest with you, I think we should have probably won that game. It felt out there that we were in control for a lot of the game. We just missed out in the end, so I think it will be really good for us to have started here, and we'll keep moving forward. Did you take to the captaincy? Did you enjoy speaking to the referee and making decisions out there? Yeah, I did. I enjoyed it. It was really much the same. There's a lot of messages that come on from the side, and key messages are sort of relayed through the team anyway. So it was made easy by a good group of guys, I think. Leo, how good does it feel back playing rugby again?
Yeah, it was great. To be back with the team, a really young team, and a lot of chance this year to do well.
What was the support like up here in Stirling?
Yeah, it was great. Really busy, the stadium, noisy, and we really heard from the pitch.
It's a young team, but they played really well out there, don't they?
Yeah, a lot of effort, a lot of fitness in the pre-season. So, it was a high-tempo game and enjoyable.
Do you enjoy that kind of game, attacking, high tempo?
Yeah, it was good. Didn't really get many balls, but the guys did well.
And can Warriors fans expect to see more of that from Dave? Can Warriors fans expect to see that kind of play from Dave? Is that what he wants you to be playing like?
Yeah, we're working for keep this shape all the season and improve it, so it's gonna be a nice season.
Jamie, it's been a while since you played here. Did you enjoy that?
Aye, definitely. Good opposition. Weather could have been better, but same with the scoreline. But it was a good first game.
Dave's only been here a few days, but did you change your style of play out there? Could Warriors fans expect to see more of that? Because there was some really nice attacking rugby.
Well, we've got a new structure that obviously Dave implemented and tried our best to use it today. But obviously, being the first game, a few things got a bit disjointed and that, but plenty to work on coming up. So.
For the forwards as well, that breakdown area seemed really, really aggressive. Did you enjoy? Is that something you enjoy?
Aye, you get to hit people away. So, no, that's one of the main focuses, just being as brutal as you can around the contact area, and a few boys showed that today as well. So.
And what about the crowd? So many away from Scotstoun up here at Bridge Hall.
Was it 2,500 people? So aye, good atmosphere, really good.
Phil, welcome to Scotland. How have you found your first couple of days?
Yeah, it's been a bit of a whirlwind, to be honest. Getting into the country on Sunday, and plenty to catch up on and get excited about. But it's been great.
You've known for a while that you were coming here, and you've been working from afar, I understand. What influence have you had over pre-season?
Yeah, quite a bit, to be honest. So I've been working with George and Chico. They've been based here while I've been in New Zealand. Skyping sort of every couple of days, making sure everything's going to plan. And but the implementation of what they've done here has been fantastic. So it's made my job easy from afar.
For supporters who might not know, what does your role oversee? What will you be in charge of?
I'm sort of overseeing everything really. So from the planning from day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year. Just how it all works. A lot of my work is working with the coaches, ensuring that we've got the right training loads going on to stimulate and get the best out of the athletes. And then the rest of it is linking with the medical team and just sort of being that person who oversees everything and brings everything together.
And have you been impressed by what you've seen so far, the physical state of these guys?
Yeah, definitely. They're in great shape. So. Obviously been doing some hard work pre-season. The Broncos scores, so the fitness scores that they did on Monday were by far the best I've seen in a long time. So there's a couple of guys there that really stood out. So it's we're obviously a very fit team.
Have you noticed anything in your first few days different to Southern Hemisphere rugby from up here?
No, hey, it's been early days yet, but I guess the biggest difference is just that rugby-specific stuff, being able to implement what they've been doing from an S&C side of things outside of rugby, now transferring it over into the rugby pitch. So I think that's most probably the biggest thing, is that we'll start to get a bit more specific in what we're doing now.
You're used to these long commutes in Super Rugby. What can the Warriors do to get used to this travelling to South Africa that we're going to have this season, and how will your role influence that?
Yeah, I think it's don't stress about it too much. I think that's the biggest thing. That's what we've always implemented back at the Chiefs. Is if you worry about it too much, it becomes a big thing. So I think we just got to let it flow. In terms of going to Bloemfontein at altitude, there's a few little strategies that we've been playing around with for the last sort of 9 years, which we've got down packed. So I think from that sense, I think should be able to be ahead of the game in terms of that retrospect.
Is one thing more important, size, speed, agility? Is there something you're really going to be focusing on, trying to improve in this squad?
Yeah, I think it's each player has a profile, and it's based off how they're going in the field. So coaches have a lot of feedback on certain aspects that they want their player to be at. In terms of body weights and that, I'm not too worried about body weights or anything like that. It's more about can they implement what they need to do on the field. Now, our job as S&C coaches is to guide them and helping them get better in that aspect. So, no, not one particular thing, but I think in general maybe a lot more explosiveness and impact in and around the ruck and penetrating the defence lines might be something that we might look to improve.
Thanks for watching. Join us next week at the same time on Warriors TV.